Islington Foodbank has been open since March 2011. We started out in a small room at the Rock Tower where we saw approximately 5 to 10 clients per week. The project opened a new centre at Aztec Row in Angel to allow us to reach a wider section of the borough. Our new base is at York House in partnership with the King's Cross Church. We currently see approximately 30 to 50 clients per week. Hi, my name is Chi and I'm the project coordinator for Islington Foodbank.
Hello, I'm Jide Ajao, the Centre Manager for the Islington Foodbank.
This is the Islington Foodbank warehouse.
Basically, the food bank process is essentially a voucher referral system. Basically, what happens is we have voucher partners who are frontline professionals, health visitors, social workers, people who work with charities and other organizations. These people work with clients and vulnerable people in crisis. So if the assessments are successful, the clients are issued vouchers, which they then bring to the food bank. We take the vouchers from the clients and give them food in exchange for the vouchers.
We have volunteers who come in to pack the bags that we then give to clients. And we have a specific shopping list for every bag. So every bag has different stuff in it. And we make up bags for single people, for couples, for families, and then if they've got 3 children, then we make up bags for large families. And we don't have any fridges or anything like that. So all the donations we ask for are tins, dried food like rice and pasta, because, you know, it can't be perishable. And the idea is that each bag has the kind of minimum requirements needed nutritionally for somebody to survive for 3 days, 4 days, until they can come back to the food bank. Most people are only allowed 3 vouchers, so they can only come back 3 times. And what we do is we make up the bags and then we weigh them. And at the end of a shift, we add up everything that's gone out and we put it on the Trussell Trust website. So everything gets weighed in and then everything gets weighed out. And the guys downstairs who are doing the client facing, chatting to the people downstairs, come up and ask us for a single bag or a couple bag, and then we give it out.
Client facing basically is just what it is really, facing the clients. This covers any interactions between the clients and the volunteers, such as hospitality to the clients, confirming the clients' vouchers, explaining the food bank process to the clients, answering their questions or concerns, giving out food to the clients, building a rapport with the clients, praying for the clients, signposting them to other agencies, and also escorting the clients when they leave in the building.
My name is Savas Panis. I'm the CEO of the Pillion Trust, and we've been partners with the Islington Foodbank now for 3 years. We, as a charity, we work with vulnerable, excluded people.
My benefits have been cut, and he said that I can get you a voucher for food bank. And I questioned what's food bank and whatever, and I've come here now. I know what it is. It's like they help you with food, and you know, where you're in difficult times, which is I'm quite happy with, because otherwise I would have gone out and done some crime and ended up in prison.
What we found was when people were moving into a tenancy and they'd never had anything before, their last bit of money would need to be paid to get the electricity set up, the gas set up, move a few things, maybe buy a bed, and the last thing anybody ever thought about was food. So that became where we would start to then ask for help from the food bank.
We've had parents come and tell us that they've had to send their children to school hungry. And we know that when one is hungry or a child is hungry, it's very difficult for them to take in any information, let alone take that information and actually go on to use it to do something with.
It affects their mental well-being, their physical health, if they're not getting a sensible diet. But they do come in feeling ashamed, feeling embarrassed, having gone 3 or 4 days without anything, but then their belly makes them walk through the door.
We are aware that some of our clients might be embarrassed at coming to receive food from the food bank, and so we try and reassure them that we are not here to judge them, but we're here to help and to support them.
It would be totally unacceptable if we found out years down the line that we had a family or a single person or couple or anybody within the borough of Islington that had a legitimate need for food, but just didn't know that help was round the corner.
At Christmas we had 3 generations of a family walk in. Grandmother's pension, the mother and the grandchild. Christmas Eve, no money was delivered. They were in a state. Social services didn't do anything. They referred them to us. So by the time they came, they door knocked 4 or 5 other organisations without getting any support, and we were able to help them, and they were very thankful and for meeting us to refer them to you guys, and they had a form of a Christmas, but at least it kept the whole family together.
But we don't actually just encourage clients, whether they're families, single people or couples, to keep coming to the food bank time and time again. What we do is we work with voucher partners and we work closely with them to actually be in a position where we can signpost some of these individuals to organisations that might be in a better place to help them, irrespective of their problem.
What are the issues? Is there anything else that we can advise them on? Is it a one-off the time that it happens? Was it a sanction? Do we need to get you to a benefit? Did you pay off some bad debt? Do we need to get you to a debt advice? So just using the prompts on the voucher. So as soon as they identify, then we can use those prompts to sort of take it further.
But I know one thing that has not changed has been the constant demand for such a project in the borough of Islington.
And sadly at the moment we are much busier than we used to be. So the food comes in and it goes out again really quickly.
Even vetting people harder, that we're getting more people coming through, and we envisage more and more people being directed to us for more of this.
What do you mean changing?
As in, if it's not.
You know what? I don't mind what I have. It's something, isn't it?
Is it?
You know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers.
You know, upstairs where you have the miscellaneous. Can you check if you've got any cat food or anything like that?
Cat food.
Yeah.
Do you want to check? You know the stock.
Yeah, that'd do us, man.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You know the list. You know there's the list. I did it here.
Yeah.
Built it out. Very very good. You have to put one in the other one.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, there's
We're all volunteers at Islington Foodbank, and as this project expands, the need for extra resources continues to increase. We need extra hands on deck because the project relies on the goodwill and sacrifice of all the volunteers to make it work. So if you've got a few hours to spare and you want to give something back to the local community, we at Islington Foodbank would love to hear from you.
This saved me and my missus for everything, really. So I'll just say thank you.
If you would like to volunteer for Islington Foodbank, please send us an email at recruitment@islingtonfoodbank.org.uk. We look forward to hearing from you.